Ulrich, you said yesterday that the front nine was a tough nine. It was tough for you today, but you brought it back nicely, got yourself back to the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, Mike, the wind was really puffing hard today, and I just want to commend Laura on a great round, 66 in this weather. It's a really great effort. Yeah, I got off to a decent start, and then again around that corner 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I was a little bit scratchy and got to 2 over through the turn, and then was able to pull it back with some birdies on the par 5. So I was patient, but it was a very tough day out there today. The greens were crusty, and it wasn't easy to score out there today at all.
And they're not going to get any easier, so tomorrow's going to be a real test, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, the wind seems to blow harder here in the morning early than it does maybe in the later afternoon. So it kind of comes up with the sun and then drops with the sun. So yeah, the morning seems to be the tougher conditions, and tomorrow we're all off in the morning on a horseshoe draw, so it's going to be quite a tough day, and it was pretty cold this morning as well, so it makes for tough conditions.
Almost impossible to try and look into the future and say what you're going to try and do tomorrow, but I guess the essence is to get off to a decent start and then just try and get some scoring done going around the back nine.
Yeah, you know, the thing is you've got to just try and keep the ball, you know, in the middle of the greens and under the hole, because the ball tends to bounce up on these firm greens. So, you know, you can only do that if you're in the fairway. So the key, the guy who hits the fairways tomorrow will probably win the tournament. So obviously you've got to putt well, but generally if you get a lot of fairways in, you're going to shoot a good score. So I think that'll be the main concern tomorrow, is trying to get the ball in the fairway so you can set you up for the second shot.
That's not going to alter your approach in any way, just trying to get the middle of the fairway?
You know, with the wind blowing as it did today, there were a couple of holes where I was gearing down a bit and going with a couple of 4-irons and so forth. So I did hit a lot more fairways today, but unfortunately I wasn't able to score like I have on the previous few days. So as I say, I'm proud of my round today. I'm very chuffed that I pulled it back a little bit and still in the tournament.